And we're back.
Hi everyone.
Right, Bleachron was right. There was a setting, and my setting had somehow been jumped to ultra interactive with no buffering. You should now be able to scroll back, yeah, in the timeline to avoid the buffering. Yeah, it should also be streaming in a way where it's less buffering. So, yeah, let me know how we do with this one. We are 7:30. I reckon we're going to go till about 9 o'clock. So about another hour and a half on this one, guys. Yeah, and we'll just crack on. So obviously I'm doing these trenches. So I want to get these trenches shaped, and if I can get the filler on them before we go home, I'll be a happy chappy. If I decide to do filler on them. Yeah. Right. Are you done with your homework?
Yeah. I'd say citizen.
So tell you what, cool.
Yeah.
Step up.
Yeah.
Tell YouTube about World War One.
Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't like talking in front of people.
It's good practice, son.
You didn't realise I don't have to stand up and talk about it in front of people, though.
I know you don't, but if you can, then you know it. Give it a go. You've got nothing to lose, and this lot will always have your back. They're good guys. You don't have to.
I wouldn't really.
What? I have confidence in you. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. Not in this sense.
Okay. Thank you.
How many pages did you do? Two full pages of notes, and he only has to do a mind map, so
it's enough. You know.
it's enough for the homework.
Buffering
Buffering is looking larger. It's reading connection speed as higher too, weirdly, and I can rewind. Right. Well, let's just roll with it and see how it does. Yeah.
Don't jinx it, anybody.
No one's jinxing it. If anyone's jinxing it, it's you. You're the jinx boy.
FPS is 63%, Dad.
Say again.
FPS is 63%.
Excellent.
So we're doing good.
We're doing good. We are cooking on gas.
Yeah. I don't want to look how to make these.
These what?
These combustion shooters.
Combustion shooters. What are the combustion shooters?
Airsoft pens.
What you need to do is the guys on YouTube have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey guys, basically, for Christmas, my dad bought me this book. So, I've been looking through it for the past nights, and normally I don't read, so I've been telling my parents it's the only way you'll ever be able to get me to read. So, I've been sitting down and reading about how to make launchers, slingshots and bows, darts, catapults, airsoft guns, basically, bombs, and concealed books and targets.
Right, water bombs, not bombs, water bombs.
It shows me how to make claymore mines. Literally claymore mines. So don't be thinking crap.
Alright, that's a mousetrap firing like peas. Alright, that's okay.
Yay! You bought me a book, so. Hey, Dad.
You never know with the... Oh, the chat.
Yeah.
Well spotted, dude.
I just looked up to see what people were saying and just saw the chat and clicked out.
It's now reading a connection speed of over 9,000 kp.
Oh dear Lord.
Which is quite interesting because according to this, I'm only streaming at 2.5.
Hey Dad, do you want me to check your phone for PayPals?
In a second, dude. Don't worry about PayPals right now. Let's get flowing.
I just want to make sure people that get their PayPals read out so they feel a lot more happier.
An extra 10p incoming then. Looks like we'll have to do a PayPal in a second.
Okay, maybe I'll look up at these combustion shooters. I haven't seen them yet. They could be pretty cool.
Your combustion bombs.
Yeah.
You like that present, don't you?
Yeah, it was really good.
Dad gets the best presents.
Yeah, books of how to make mini bombs?
They're saying the screen was funny. What's the title of the book?
Oh.
No, read it
Mini
out to him.
weapons of mass destruction. Dad's for you, everyone. Buys you books of... I don't even fully know what.
Dad gets in trouble with Mum for buying him books he shouldn't buy him.
Ooh. Ooh, this one looks good.
What do you mean, ooh, ooh?
I found a big one.
What have you found?
It's basically an explosive where you got a lighter.
Yeah? No. No. End of.
Okay. Yeah, you're slowly regretting buying this book, aren't you?
Do you know what? I bloody am. Don't take it to school either. I don't think they'd appreciate the reading list. Right.
Wooden match rockets.
I'm guessing. 20p for Corb tonight. Oh, he's almost up to a stage of getting afraid of.
So evil. It's called a Fredo.
When did we adopt the Soviet term weapon of mass destruction and move away from NBC weapons? Iraq war, mate. Yeah, that's when we went into Iraq, the first Iraq, looking for weapons of mass destruction. That was the title. You know, at the time when we did it, we were still doing NBC, nuclear, biological and chemical warfare. That's what it was called. But that's when we started using that phrase. Not £8 on Amazon. Yeah. Getting functional terrain soon. Functional terrain. What's functional terrain? What do you mean by that, Odin?
So, I need matches.
You're not having matches.
Why?
Why?
You can't buy your son a book on how to make weapons and not let him make any.
Son, I could buy you a book on a Ferrari. Doesn't mean you're getting one.
I don't want a Ferrari anyway.
Good choice. You want a Porsche. Because Porsche made tanks.
Yeah.
So tell your lady friend you've got a Porsche. And when she gets all excited about you having a really nice sports car, turn up in a Jaeger Panther. He said he had a Porsche. Oh, Mel, what? CBR. Way back when. What was CBR? I haven't heard of CBR before. I haven't heard that phrase, that acronym. We're back? Yeah, we're back. NBC is no more catchy term. Also, predecessor ABC, which led to ABC Warriors. ABC? What's ABC? Chemical, biological, radiological. Ah, I never heard that one. Yeah, in the driveway with my Porsche Tiger.
Oh, that's so good.
We've actually got more people watching this stream as well.
Hey, Dad.
Don't know what that means?
It's an matchbox bomb. It's like snacks, but it's got like 20 matches in it, and when you throw it against the wall,
No.
all the matches all strike at once and like make like a combustion.
The matchbox bomb is capable of producing loud noises, so earplugs and eye protection. No. You really shouldn't have bragged about that book.
Why?
Because I had no idea what was in that book when I bought it you. And I had a quick flick through and it was just catapults and stuff like that. Not claymore mines or matchstick bombs. Consider it research. Yeah, if you want to make any of these, you do not do so without Dad.
You wouldn't let me make any anyway.
Atomic biological chemical. Atomic was also a great track by Blondie. Right, we need to really get these down because they're quite high up.
Hi. Can I help you? By any chance?
Not with this little bit, mate, because it's a bit critical.
Cool.
Yeah, but you can be my comment monkey.
You want to be a comment monkey? You can be a comment monkey, boss.
Well, we've had a PayPal. Hey, right, Mike, you're not getting your name on the screen again for another 10p, mate, but thank you. It is appreciated, buddy.
I've put another 10 pence in.
Your mum's asking, you boys okay? How's Corb's homework coming along? Homework all done?
And tell her Dad's not letting me make any bombs.
All done. He's been a sod.
So mean. Don't do that, you should start asking.
No, I said
me.
you've been great. We're going to knock this off about 9ish, so home after 9.
Thank you, Dad. So we've got an hour and a bit, guys. With you enjoying me and Dad.
He spent some of his Christmas money in CEX, guys, so he's got a few new games for his PlayStation.
It was actually a game.
Was it game night? Oh yeah, it was game that we went, wasn't it?
CEX was like twice the price.
Yeah. If you want to make any of these, don't do it without asking Dad. Only because Dad wants to join in.
Yeah.
So many things I could teach him, and I'd love to teach him, but he's just not old enough yet. I can't.
So how old do I have to be then? All the stuff we talk about sounds really cool.
The sort of stuff that I'd really like to teach you about, you know, the really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think realistically, we've got to wait until you're at age where you can do it responsibly, mate. Yeah.
I know.
So if we go for about 21.
Oh, you probably take human.
Exactly. That's why.
I wouldn't actually. Well, I made that mega snap using the stuff out of the cat gun.
Did you now?
Yeah, you were with me when
I
contents out of a cat bomb into a.
Yeah, we did that together.
Yeah. It was fun though. Jesus, the sound that thing made. See, Dan's right. Better living through chemistry.
I'm sure there's a cheerful song about weapons master. I'm gonna say, what do you do in case of a nuclear war? Adopt the blast position. Put your head between your knees, stick your head up your arse, and kiss your arse goodbye. Chemical weapon in a science fair.
Oh dear Lord.
I'd wait till about 25. His brain chemistry will have settled down.
Popsicle
stick grenades. I don't know what that is, Bill, and he doesn't need to know.
Oh, it's missile.
He's Googling it now.
Now I know what this is.
Okay, Cole, can you switch the heater off for me for a second? I need to do some filming.
Okay.
Right, guys, go and do a take. Can you sit yourself down, please, mate? Thank you.
I don't actually know what this popsicle stick grenade is, so.
I'm sure you do. Guess the takes. Right. So I can film, mate, yeah? Thank you. So I'm working on shaping the fire step, and if I bring this up to the camera, yeah, you can see how I've cut these down, and these are all modular with all the rest of my pieces at the moment. So they'll line up and they'll connect with all the other pieces. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm actually reducing the height of the fire step. Now, if I come along to this piece here, if I place my guy up here, he's a bit too high. Okay, so I need to drop it down. so that only his head's sort of sticking over the parapet. Now to do that, that's quite simple. All I'm doing is, I've got some 60 grit sandpaper here, and with it being expanded polystyrene, it's a bit messy, yeah, but I'm just dragging it along, yeah, and I'm just lowering this step. Once again, it's important that as long as the edges are modular, what you do in between, yeah, doesn't matter. So standardize your edges, play in the middle, okay? So taking it down with 60 grit, yeah, by just reducing the volume. And then once I've got it roughly right to where I want it, I've got some 150 grit paper just to smooth it out. Now, if you come up and have a look at this one, you'll notice where I've smoothed it out, it looks rough and ready, okay? Don't worry about that, guys. Remember, it's only a substructure. We're going to be covering this over, so it only needs to be roughly the right shape and height and that sort of stuff. It doesn't need to look right, okay, because it's going to be completely covered. So I need to finish just shaping this one up, sanding it all up, and I'll bring them back when they're done. I'll show you what I'm doing next.
Done?
Done.
Figuring out this I make a popsicle stick.
Oh, you found it, have you?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
It doesn't even use gunpowder or anything explosive.
He's really getting better at this. Who, me? Training manual and Finnish Army had a great instruction for a nuclear blast. Page description, precautions, and last sentence. When you see the bright flash, cover at the bottom. Cover at the bottom of your foxhole. Yeah, foxhole is going to make. My wife's cooking is considered a biological weapon. Do you know what's really scary? Yeah. When Kez was doing a bachelor's in science, obviously she did biology. Now, part of biology, you know, you do genetic stuff and virology and stuff like that. And for a short period of time, she expressed an interest in going and working at a place like Porton Down. Now, if you don't know what Porton Down is basically Britain's CDC. It's our biological weapons and chemical weapons place. It's where all the nasty stuff is. Now, I've seen Kez on a Monday morning, and I am utterly convinced, without a shadow of a doubt, that if she was to get a job there, then one of Kez's Monday mornings could quite easily start the zombie apocalypse. It's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't want to see her on a Monday morning.
Can you imagine your mum?
I know.
Mel, you missed the second part. What part? Mel, ever considered doing a collab with Luke APS? I've considered doing collabs with lots of people, but if I was to do collabs, I don't.
The next one started with deadly radiation advances at near light speed.
Right. If I was to do a collab with anyone, to be perfectly honest, I think it'd be complementary channels rather than terrain channels. Yeah, so I'm more likely to want to do a collaboration with someone like Shadiversity than another terrain builder. You know what I mean?
Once you're done, I'll get all that.
I know you don't.
I'm guessing you don't. Oh no, that's purposeful. Oh no. What are you doing? You evil man. Or woman.
Or woman?
I don't fully know.
Really?
What? Of course.
You are seriously.
You can be an alien.
What does that make you? And watch my camera, dude.
I'm like half alien, half dinosaur.
Half alien, half dinosaur. Really? You've been watching way too much YouTube.
No, I'm thinking about what one is.
Just got a whole Monday morning car's just got a whole new meaning. Shadiversity is great. Yeah, I like him. Just do what Indiana did. Hide in the fridge. I'd need to. Hello from Frozen over in Indiana. Are you frozen, are you, dude?
Mate, I love that. I love that scene where like he hides in the fridge when the radiation blast sticks.
Who?
Yeah, you've not seen that. When he hides in the fridge, the radiation blast. You've not seen that?
No.
Guys, he's never seen that. This human. This human. Okay, you are holding these like a knife as well.
No, I'm not. I'm holding the
Okay,
sandpaper.
then I can still push you then.
Stop it.
Hey, I'll be a tyrannid. Half alien, half dino is a tyrannid. Perfect.
You're getting antsy now, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are. I love how when watching it, you turn around to a kid, you're going, you're getting antsy. It's like turning around to him going, you're tired, and they're there, and they're like, no, I'm not tired, I'm not tired, I'm not tired. Do you remember those days?
Who does that?
You did. Yes, you did. What are you doing now?
I don't know. Going for.
Right, can you clean this one off for me?
Okay. Get a good beat.
Need a good beat. Give you a good beat.
No, not in that way. I don't need beating. This happens on a daily basis, guys. Okay.
What? You get beaten on a daily basis? Really?
In video games.
Do you know what? Social services come along and take you and put you in a care home. You'll serve you bloody right.
That'll just be smiling.
I'll be there. What? No train set? No. Mel and Jace versus Matt Easton and Lindy Burge playing bolt action. Who's Matt Easton? Anyway, Lindy Burge doesn't play bolt action. He plays Crossfire, doesn't he? It's alright. You really don't have to watch Crystal Skulls, okay? More like Indiana and the hidden ICBM missile silos. Clean your dad, Corbin. Don't you dare. You throw that on me and I swear to God, yeah, I will gout your head and I will physically force it inside your pelvis region. Have you ever wanted to be a gymnast, son? So don't even think. Yeah, are you pulling that sort of stuff with me, lad? Hey, Roy. Just over his head. You can stop that, Michael. Right, watch my spikes.
I'll do it very slowly and carefully.
Out of interest, how's the lag? How's the stream?
Oh,
Are we good? We seem to be. I can't see anyone complaining anymore. So have we solved that problem? I mean, my computer's still giving me roughly the same sort of numbers as we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Not live on YouTube, you won't, Mel. No, I won't. Not live on YouTube. I wouldn't beat you live on YouTube. I'll beat you.
Can't taste your own medicine. I just got that perfect.
Well, you did actually.
Perfect.
That was beautiful. Shame no one's ever going to know about it.
The live stream might.
Well, no, I can delete the live stream and any evidence you're ever in the studio. You know, there's.
It's not funny. Odin could be recording this on his phone right now.
You better hope Odin's recording it on his phone because it could be the only evidence.
Everybody start recording this on your phone. Just so we have evidence when he kills me.
Just to be clear, yeah, it's ridiculous that I have to actually say this, but just to be clear, I don't beat my child. He's in no actual risk of physical harm. You know, the fact of the matter is, if I did beat my child and he was in any risk of physical harm, with the stuff that lad's pulled off, he wouldn't have made it this far.
Oh dear Lord. That kind of scares me.
Good. Do you know if this was the Serengeti and I was a lion?
Yeah.
I'd be quite within my rights to rip your head off and eat you.
Oh, you're evil. Stop it aiming it up for me. No. I have the power of flock.
Put it down.
Flock.
Put it down.
That'd be an amazing thing to put in like a blowgun.
A
It's like-
flock.
It's like,
Choke yourself if you breathe the wrong way, lad.
oh no. Get like a little miniature fan the size like the inside of a drinking straw. A little flock.
He's got plans, this one.
Inside of it. Like a little, get like
You're going to be a good kid or your dad will make a new
Make
Wi-Fi
like a-
password. Yeah.
make like a handle for it in down, and you press it, it turns on the fan, and it blows flock out. You could sneak up to your friend actually, and be like,
That'd be quite good. That
You'd
would
like,
be quite good.
You'd be like, that's a crap gun. I'd be like,
Oh
"You've
no.
seen it." Be like, you haven't seen it work yet. Flocked.
You're going to flock them up good, aren't you?
Yep.
What are you sniggering about?
I don't know.
What's
I'm sniggering
what's
because I
fun?
snigger at everything.
Right. Okay. Yeah, everyone's saying the video's good. I'm glad. The King of Random channel. It's cool. He shows you how to make. No. Okay. No. No.
What?
Nothing.
Alright.
Stop it.
Just have to make stuff. Thermite and liquid nitrogen.
You're not making thermite or liquid
Oh
nitrogen.
my god, guys. What's his channel name? YouTube Chan. Is that
Yeah.
it? Oh, mate, I'm getting that.
Sell him to a regiment as a drummer. I'd only get a tin of beans for him.
That is evil.
Son, you don't even know what real evil is.
Selling your son off is evil.
Actually, no, it isn't. It's in the Bible.
The Bible's truly demonic.
If you say so.
Yes, yes, I do say so. Very, 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 very well. Ready, go.
Look at all that under there.
Sucker.
I might drop you to the ground and use you as a brush.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
No.
It would. Go on, that grey hair.
God, are you going to stop with the cheek? Really? Everything I say has got some... Put the magnets down.
Why?
Because they're not yours.
So cool, though.
Yes, I know. Put the magnets down.
I tried to put the magnets down, but they got stuck.
Let Core build a working gun for you. No, that's not going to... Michael,
Yes,
you're going to
yes,
get yourself
yes,
banned
yes,
from the chat at this
yes,
rate,
yes,
dude.
Yes.
Not if you get enough money for him. True? Right. Oh, Kez. Right. Mum's happy you've done your homework. Dad's got to take some photos of this.
Sorry.
Maybe the Royal Navy. You only get to see him once a year. The eldest lad is thinking about the Royal Navy. Well, he's not thinking about it. He may have to transfer over.
No, not didn't.
Just take some photos for the vid. I see you.
I know you see me. Because you're not blind.
You really are incapable, aren't you?
Yep.
Genuinely.
Yeah. I am trying.
You're very trying. Right.
No, it's sticking back on. This is annoying. I'm sorry, Daddy, it keeps sticking back on.
Right, well, look, let me help you with that. See, you get the entire pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you put them out of the way.
Oh.
See, whoa, look, leave.
I'm putting them back.
How many magnets did you have?
There's a pile of them.
take the kids to the studio.
I also want to say, Dad, I think a magnet flew somewhere.
Just a pea shooter. Yeah. Even a pea shooter can be lethal with Corbin.
Yeah, I want to modify it, like put rocks inside the pea.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, there's a magnet somewhere that's attached to something in this room.
Better not be your computer because it'll wipe it.
I know. Because here's all I'm thinking. When I was messing with those magnets, one magnet, like, I think it said to south and north, so it's going to get really high up in the air and then where it went.
Right, okay. Right. Let's get cracked on with these trenches. Before he carries on any more. What did you just do?
I don't know.
Did you just fall off a chair?
Yeah.
Did you really just fall off a chair?
Yeah. Oh, chair, you got a nice chin there.
Take him to Bovington. We've been Bovington, haven't we?
Yeah, it's nicer. Okay, I knew you were wrong. Okay, can I actually help you there with the family thing, please? What's it do?
Yeah. Okay. Right, what I need you to do, yeah, is this bit of sandpaper needs to be thin. Yeah. See how this is completely flat?
Yeah.
Yeah. My trench floors wouldn't be like that. Yeah, because they'd be dug, wouldn't they? So they'd be slightly undulated. But here's the thing. These edges have to be completely flat and untouched. So they're modular. So they meet at all the other sides. Yeah, but in between, yeah, we can texture it. So with this,
like an inch
yeah,
like a centimetre.
All you're looking at doing, yeah, just don't even touch this side.
Dad. So
Yeah.
look, if I leave like 1 centimetre or 2.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, about that far at least. Yeah, now. Yeah, have a feel of that. Do you see how much it's taken away, lad? Yeah, that's very gentle. So grip it, gently stroke it along the polystyrene. Don't try and drag it, just stroke it. Bit firmer. Right, firmer. Put some effort in. Man strokes, man. That's it. Yeah, don't. See how it's ripping it up a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, move up a bit. Do a bit more up here. That's it. Now, if it gets like it feels like it's rolling or bobbling over and it's not sliding smooth, it's because you've got the little bobbly bits on it. That's it. Give it a blow, clean it off. Yeah, that's it. Nice and easy. Don't drag it. Tried your advice on corrugated cardboard for basing miniature. Just dropped by to say thanks. Nice one, Miguel. Raph, haha, awesome. He should take over your channel for a session. He's going to be one good trainer once he grows up a bit. He is, right? Remember, you got to respect that edge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember.
Okay. What's that thing if you on that edge?
Yeah. Right. Do you think you can extend these out a little bit so you can just catch a little bit of this side and a little bit more of this side for me? Yeah, that's good. You don't need to do much because we've already done it in the middle.
You have to do around here.
Yeah, we will, but let's get this shaped first. That's it. Give it a good blow.
Really?
So you can see where you need to do, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see because you can see the sort of unsanded. Yeah, exactly. Terrainiac in training. Yeah, he's a good tit. You and Willow are a nice pair of tits, aren't you?
Well, the best kind of tit.
Tell you what, you concentrate on the terrain rather than the comments, eh? Okay. You're flicking it, which means you've got polystyrene underneath it needs a blow. Good lad. Yeah?
Just kind of do that once in a while, just get the bits out of it. Come on. Guys, how many of you out there like watching?
It is a pilgrimage. How many of them likes watching Yogscast?
Yeah.
He's a big fan of Yogscast. Is this in compliance with new child labour laws? Yes, because the child labour laws only fall in if you're paying them. Yeah? Don't worry about if you've gone too far. You can clean that off. Do you want to bring it a little bit more this way? Just about half an inch? Not too much. You've got to do long strokes. If you do little strokes, you'll break it. So.
I just don't want to go all the way over here and like make that bit deep.
Yeah, so. Like that. Right. Done a cracking job on that, mate. Right.
Maybe tank fest it up.
Tank fest is brilliant. Systema watches them. Has he had his ration of bread and water? He's had milk. Right. You need to do the same. I want exactly the same effect. And I want to carry him round here as well.
Okay, so do it from here so it joins on.
Yeah. Nice and gentle. Don't dig into it too much. That's it. You're doing a good job there, lad. See this corner here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit artificial, isn't it? Because it's too flat. So a little bit of work there. Yeah, that's it.
That's good.
Yeah. You keep doing that. Let me look for something. Ah, there.
I was wondering if you were looking for that.
Yeah, so you can use this just to come in at your edges where it's a bit easier, yeah?
So I have to make this back bit nice and even.
Yeah, you can smooth that out. That doesn't need to be modular, so you can sand into that.
Thank you.
I forgot Yogcast even existed. Did you? I've not really watched them. Hope someday I can myself visit Bovington. But it ain't happening anytime soon. Bovington's really good. What do you call it? Rich from Battleboard works there. He designs the sets that the tanks go in. Yeah, so he's gone from making wargames terrain to making 1-to-1 scale dioramas for real tanks.
Oh look, Rich is good. Good guy, Rich.
I've moved to terrain making.
I do a bit on the
Boona Eve track is finished, but need to clean up the mess. Nice, mate. I'm still on about coming down London. See that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's mine.
Yo,
This is yours to texture. So you need a little bit more smooth. Take that lip down a bit, and then these edges. See, just by making it a little bit undulating, it makes it natural. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Are you happy with your work there? Well, don't pick at it.
I kind of want to get that big on.
Which one?
That little corner there, see how it's smooth there.
There?
Yeah. There you go, that's good. I don't like it where it's like a big bit as well.
Okay, so you reckon you understand what you're doing there?
Yeah.
Alright, so apply exactly the same principles
To
this one. Okay, so you've got your sandpaper. Yeah, you understand the edges need to be left an inch either side.
I know, 1 inch either side, leave the edges.
Alright, show me what you can do.
Gonna get a fresh piece of sand.
No, that's good enough.
I'm cutting it. I thought it's like here, so I just do it from here.
Catch those hooks.
See you drop.
D-Day board build is golden. Do you like the D-Day build, do you guys?
I do like it. I wonder what they're doing with it right now.
Orchestras don't set themselves up, unfortunately. Nice one, dude.
I wonder what they're doing with that DD board right now.
People still playing with it in Southport. I saw photos on the Bolt Action for us. Yeah, not long ago. Go easy.
Okay, sorry.
Remember, this is for Warlord.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't screw it up like you.
Warlord. You're watching. I'm in video. Subscribe to my channel.
Quick check.
Subscribe to the channel.
Right. Yeah. Remember, you want it to sort of slope more in the middle, because that's how it would work where they were walking, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep away from those edges.
Oh God, this bit is annoying me.
Which bit?
Can I use this?
Yeah. Bit of PVA glue on it, that's toughened it up, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, a nice one, dude.
What?
D-Day was great fun. Terrain always works out weird in costings, I find. Materials can be cheap as free or surprisingly expensive depending on method, style, and how much you need to balance quality with your own capability. Yeah, I'll agree with that. When it comes to material, it's an open-ended thing. You can use next to nothing, or you can go ridiculously. Mel, when will you do something medieval? We're starting the medieval playlist after we finish these trenches, mate. So they're the next sort of Let's Make series coming up. So they're coming really soon. You'll probably start seeing them drop in February, mate. Because obviously what I've got to do is finish these, and then I've got to start building those and finish them before I can show you the videos. Right, you're rushing.
I know, I'm trying not to waste.
Right, calm. Look, terrain takes as long as terrain takes. Now you're struggling here.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so you're reaching frustration point, aren't you?
A bit. I think this is quite a bit like places a lot hard PVA. And it just gets.
I think, yeah. I think, guys, I'm going to call this show early. Yeah. Now that we've fixed the live issues, we can go back to doing long live streams, because it looks like we've sorted them with Bleachron's advice. So thanks for that, Bleachron. Yeah, I'm glad we've got that nailed down. How much longer for this stream? I'm probably going to knock it on the head, now, guys, because I think a young man's ready to go home and hit some, What are you playing?
Just Cause 3.
Yeah, Just Cause 3 is playing. Now, I'm back in the studio all next week, so I'm going to get back in this, catch it up. You've also got the acrylic terrain lab coming up, and you'll be getting that on Tuesday. I finished filming that. I've just got to finish editing it, so I definitely know you'll have that on Tuesday, guys. So you've got that coming up on Tuesday. The next trench video should be the Tuesday after. Yeah, and then it should be trenches after that until the end of the month. Yeah. Right, listen guys, thanks for joining us on this stream. Thanks for helping to, I'll allow myself to feel mildly smug or similar emotion. You do that, Bleachron, because you've done us a good turn, mate. You've sorted that. Yeah, okay, chill. Look, stop. Watch my camera behind you, do, please.
Hello, camera.
Step forward. All right. So, guys, thanks for watching. A bit of a Saturday show, a bit of a jolly with the lad, but I think 2 hours in future is going to be our limit for you coming on the show. I think 3 hours is a bit long, isn't it? No, dude, the last hour, all you've done is been sarky and antsy.
Yeah, I just wanted something to do. When I got into this, I was less.
And then you sort of like got into this, and so I'm not going to give you grief live on a stream, dude. You did well, okay? But you're ready for home now, yeah? And in future, we'll keep your streams a little bit, a little bit shorter. Come here, lad.
Yeah.
Love you. Right, guys. Say goodbye to YouTube, dude.
See you, YouTube. See you, Bleachron. Thanks for helping us out. Night, Alex.
Right, night all.